Are you being tested? So sometimes God, the universe, spirit, or whoever you relate to, they will sometimes give you a test. Put a test in front of your face to see if you how you handle that test. See how you would do with a specific test that's given to you. It's on you to realize that it's a test that's put in front of you. I feel like God, spirit, universe is not going to give you the next step or take you to the next level if you keep failing a specific test that they keep giving you. That's just like in any class that you take. That's just like in any class that you take. If you keep failing a specific class, you're technically not going to be able to go to the next class until you pass that first class that was given to you, right? So I feel like what's put in front of you can sometimes be a test, and it's on you to understand that it is a test. I personally feel like life is nothing but a test. You can think back to all the obstacles that you had to endure. That's just like a course. Sometimes, like in the course, you have to jump over things, go up under them, and I feel like it's all a test to see if you can make it on the other side. And you can even look at it this way: have you been through like a specific event in your life over and over and over again, but in different scenarios? Really think about that. You can pause the video and think about what I'm asking of you. Have you been through something that seems like it keeps happening to you? It's kind of like deja vu. You know what I'm saying? If you have, you can relate to this. It's the test that you're not passing, and that's why you keep retaking it. If you really think deep about this, you keep going through that same situation. Maybe it's different faces around you, but the whole moral of the story, you keep going through it because you haven't learned the lesson in it. Just because you get it surrounded around different people and different places doesn't mean that you have learned your lesson in a specific area of your life. And most people like to relate, most people like to associate where they are physically with where they are mentally. And I feel like that's all wrong. Like if you're not tapped into your mind and you feel like just because I'm living this lifestyle, I'm good, you got it all wrong. Like just because you're living a certain way doesn't mean your mind is where it needs to be, if that makes sense. And that add up to say, like, that's why I feel like age is nothing but a number. I've met a lot of people that's older than me, but has that, like, that childish mindset. And it just go to show you, like, just because you're older than somebody doesn't mean you're tapped into your mental like you should be. And on the flip side of it, I've met younger people that's more mature than somebody older than me. So they're just proving fact that just because you're a certain age as well doesn't mean that you're tapped in where you're supposed to be mentally. And there's all factors that can go into that. That's a different subject for a different day. But I'm telling you, like, until you learn your lesson, you're not going to move forward. You're not going to be able to move forward. So really sit down with source, God, spirit, whoever you relate to. If you don't have nobody you look up to, just really tap into yourself. You can tap into yourself. Really ask yourself, what keep going on in your life? What do you keep replaying? Really sit there and ask yourself, why do I keep going through this? And I can answer that for you. It's because you haven't learned your lesson. God's spirit is going to test you to the point where you have to give in and sit yourself down, because you're going to get tired of your own self. You're going to get tired of retaking that class. I promise you will, because I did. You're not going to keep wanting to retake that test over and over, retake that class over and over. So yeah, in order to move forward, make sure you are really moving forward. Not just physically, but mentally. Make sure you're healing your wounds. Make sure you're taking time out to heal your wounds. Because there's a lot of broken people walking around here. A lot of broken people walking around here. It's crazy. But I'm going to be real with y'all. Like, that's all I can do on my channel. Keep it real with y'all. And I love y'all for all the support and love that I've been receiving from y'all. I love you guys. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button on this video, y'all. And turn your post notifications on by hitting that bell so you get notified when I make another video.